girl who is constantly troubled by the brewing chaos in her life. She's exhausted by the mountain of schoolwork and the heaples of anxieties milling around in her head all day, every day. And so she finds a way to channel it. Junk journaling. From random things like breakfast receipts, her favorite waffle place's logo, movie tickets, post-it notes with her classmates' doodles, to Polaroids, printed photos, photo booth strips, she began collecting anything and everything, then began cutting and rearranging and sticking it all into this one big, messy, yet all the same, unique dump. That girl is me. Hello everyone, I'm Joey, and today I'm here to show to you the secret that brought happiness to my originally rather chaotic life. And a little heads up, it has nothing to do with money and everything to do with creativity. Various studies have shown that being creative essentially means doing things that have a positive effect onto yourself in the long-term sense. It's like skin self-care, except, well, you're doing it for your mind and your brain instead of, well, just your skin. So what exactly are these benefits, and how are they connected to being creative? Listen closely now. A study assigned random university students into 4 groups, where each group was asked to participate in either divergent thinking, preparation for divergent thinking, convergent thinking, or preparation for convergent thinking. Divergent thinking is, in other words, a manner of thinking that is creative, free-flowing, or you could just interpret it as thinking outside of the box. Convergent thinking, on the other hand, is quite the exact opposite. It's thinking in a radical, logical, and accurate way, kind of like how you would solve a math problem. In the end, the group asked to perform divergent thinking remarkably reported a significantly higher amount of joy they had felt during the discussion than all the other 3 groups. They had solved a problem through a way that not only broke old boundaries, yet also established new sparks within themselves and their teammates. They were being creative, and it materialized in the satisfaction they expressed while doing so. Furthermore, being creative doesn't just boost your mood, it also helps your mental health. In 2006, patients with breast cancers who participated in creativity-related treatments, such as painting and drawing every single day, for example, demonstrated a higher level of improvement in terms of their psychological well-being than those who didn't participate in these treatments. Moreover, plenty of surveys have shown how those who have jobs related to creativity, including architects and graphic designers, for example, tend to be much happier doing their jobs than those who have, well, less creative jobs, such as bank accountants and machine operators. This does not mean, however, and I cannot stress this enough, that those with the jobs mentioned above aren't creative. Rather, this just means that your job doesn't let you express your creativity, which is all the more reason you have to find a way to channel it outside of your work life. So this brings us to a more pressing matter. What does it mean exactly to be a creative person? What is creativity even? And most importantly, how do you become a creative and essentially a happier person? Now, the dictionary defines being creative as using your imagination or original ideas to create something, or in short, inventing something. I think, however, that this is far too complicated and that we should just change this into 3 simple, easy words. Start nerding out. Being creative isn't about coming up with the best ideas or doing the most extraordinary things. Rather, it's about being you. Yes, you. It's about finding passion in the tiniest things in life and learning to ground yourself through it. It's about standing out from others, saying no to the normal, and being you. It's about channeling the energy of the things you love and are enthusiastic about into problem solving, grocery shopping, project presenting, job interviewing. You name the event and creativity comes to the rescue. Creativity is like this wonderful superpower that gives you access to your imagination, where you can harness and tame it and use it however you want it to help you. Being creative transformed me completely, and I hope it will change your life the way it changed and continues to change my life too. Now, one thing I realized, however, is that creativity isn't something most people are born with. If you're born with this talent to always be expressive and artistic, then lucky you, and honestly, I'm really impressed. But if you're not, that's okay too, because I wasn't either. And you're in luck, because right now I'll be explaining how to become creative. So in my opinion, creativity isn't something you can just will into existence, like buying that new top you've always wanted, or downloading that new game you've been itching to play since forever. Rather, it's this series of habits slowly built up into a form, a source, a power really you can turn to access whenever and wherever you want it. So what exactly are these habits, and how are you going to form them? Well, your first step is to find something you're passionate about. This can be anything from your favorite music artist, to your favorite TV show, your favorite movie, your favorite kind of food, your favorite country. It can be anything, so long as the topic is something you're genuinely interested in and will actually have fun diving deeper into. Then after you choose that topic, pick a book about that topic you chose. And then start reading 15 minutes a day to start learning more about it. And I know some people are terrified of reading, and if you're one of these people, then that's okay. Because I offer you an alternative. Start creating something every single week. And this something can be anything. And when I say anything, I really mean it. It can just be a tiny little sketch, a doodle. You could try recording yourself singing to a song, playing some guitar, playing some piano maybe. And don't worry, you're allowed to go off tune. You're allowed to be cringe. That's the whole purpose here. You could make an online collage with photos you've taken on a recent trip. You could try a hand-knitted project. You could make a bookmark. You could write a handwritten card to a friend. You could decorate your bedroom walls, plant a cactus and decorate it too. You could jot down a few daily thoughts into a journal or just a random scrap piece of paper. Or you can make a new playlist and start listening to it. The point is, whatever you do end up choosing, just know that your ultimate goal is to find something that will trigger and spark that inner energy inside of you. I swear, I promise you that right now the creativity inside you already exists. But as of right now, it's more like this shy kindergarten kid waiting, begging to be let out. All it needs is a little nurturing, a little attention, and a little love before it's coaxed into flourishing. And if you don't end up liking the activity you initially chose, then you can switch it up for another one you think you like. And if you do end up liking one, then keep doing it. Soon enough, you have accumulated a pile of tokens that not only symbolize how far you've grown, yet also how creative you've become. So what are you waiting for? This creative energy is already in you. All you need to do is tap into it and let it out. Thank you, everybody.